Hi, my name's Dave Philp. I am the head of sport at Wigan Youth Zone, and I have worked at Wigan Youth Zone for 5 years. It's a small word but means a lot. What it says, lonely, just as in there's no one around. You can be lonely when you are surrounded by lots of people as well. Sometimes people feel worthless, and that can be lonely as well. So there's a lot of different definitions around loneliness. I don't think there is actually one thing. I think it's personal to each person. Currently, I guess, past 12 months, like a lot of people, with the lockdowns, loneliness for me has meant that I've not been able to see family. As you may have guessed, I don't really have a strong Wigan accent, and family are hundreds of miles away. When the lockdowns came, suddenly having that restriction of not being able to go and see friends, brothers, sisters, parents, that was quite hard. It was quite hard to suddenly find myself alone. Yeah, you know, slightly older now, but yeah, there's always stages throughout everyone's life that you would feel lonely. My previous career, I was in the armed forces, so I'd spend a lot of time away from home, so missing friends and family. Even though surrounded by loads of colleagues and good friends, that would often lead to long bouts of feeling lonely. Strong impacts, really. I felt a little bit prepared, as I said before, due to previous experiences, but that, when you think back, that initial sort of people were scared to go outside, nothing was open, working from home, becoming a new thing, not being able to see friends and colleagues, and that for me, that everyday interaction with people is something that I really missed and I really enjoy, just on a human level connection, and that can lead to loneliness. It did have an impact. I tried to look, I guess I'm at a stage of life that I try and look at things in a positive. So me mentally, I sort of tackled the issue as if it was like a work-based issue. How would I get around this problem? I knew that I was going to, for a long period of time, probably be on my own. So I actually set myself little projects, and instead of withdrawing and coming into myself, I actually reached out a lot more. I was very supported with friends and family away from work, but I'm very fortunate that I've got close colleagues, people that I call friends at work, and talking was a big thing that really helped me throughout it. Well, that's a big question, isn't it? I guess that's probably no matter what age you are, when you are physically alone sometimes. It is nice, you know, fast-paced life, to have some downtime. I think everyone craves that, but as human beings, we are naturally drawn to other human beings, so long periods we don't really interact or speak to people. I find that hard, but luckily working here and just the life I have now, I don't go too long before someone will ring me or ask me to do something, so it's all good. That's a very hard question. It could be any number of things. It depends what you're sort of looking for, really. If you're like me, I enjoy chatting to people. I enjoy meeting new people, finding out what's going on. You know, having a laugh, a joke. When you suddenly don't have that, that's quite lonely. I think that's what my definition of loneliness would be personally to me. Like I said, I'm very fortunate. We speak to my parents. That's always great. Friends, colleagues. I've got friends that live on the south coast, which is always great to check in with them. But then I've made really good friends and colleagues here, and if I ever really feel bad, I know that there are organisations and there are people out there that I can reach out if I wanted to, if I need to contact. So we are very fortunate that sort of mental health, loneliness is really something that we are speaking about a lot more now in general in society, and it's great that young people are much more aware of it now, as opposed to, I suppose, many years ago when I was members' ages, you didn't really know who you could sort of turn to. It would be something that you'd keep to yourself. So once again, always try and keep a positive. I think recognition, yeah, knowing that, because it's all connected, it's mental health and loneliness, that does affect your mental health, it affects who you are. So knowing that, you know, for me, I need to make a connection, I need to go out, I need to chat something, maybe plan something, even if it's I'm going to go and do it on my own, but having that, I might want to go and visit, for instance, this week is the Euros, and there's a new exhibition about Euro 96 that's at the National Museum, Football Museum in Manchester. So I've already put that down for when I've got some downtime, and I know I'm going to be spending some time on my own. That's a day out, and I might end up meeting new people or chatting away or doing something. So that helps me with loneliness. As I'm sat here, no. That's a hard question as well. It's like, do I feel lonely? It's not, no, because if I did, I guess it would be something that would consume me and be constantly in the back of my thoughts. So it's not something that I feel right now. It's something that I've gone through recently, obviously with the lockdowns and in the past, and I'm sure it's something that I'll go through in the future. But it's recognising that, and we're the ones that can do something about it. Well, for me as a member of staff here, it's great because I work, and then I get to see the young people when they come into the centre as well. Ticks everything that I sort of said before. There might be new members, a junior or a senior, so sort of becoming part of their journey at Wigan Youth Zone, as well as catching up with new and existing members, being able to have a laugh and a joke with the media and comms person, even though she eats all my sweets. But yeah, for me it's it's great. Let's put it one way, I don't feel lonely when I come to work. Off my own experiences, understanding, just sort of putting a bit of personal, sometimes reflection, but learning into understanding why I feel the way that I feel. It doesn't happen overnight. It's taken many years for me to sort of, and I still don't have all the answers, and I don't think anyone ever will, but just having that investment and time in myself, and then also knowing, talking. It's talking to people and expressing how you feel, no matter how silly you may think it is, it helps. So that would be my advice.